Hey guys, welcome to my video, and here's my quick review of Frozen 2. And don't worry guys, there is no spoilers involved. So, let's get going. The songs were not as catchy as the original, although it's kind of confusing this one, because I feel like generally the soundtrack's more superior, but the ones from the original are more iconic, so it's kind of a difficult thing. But I think generally the ones from the first film are stronger in terms of remembering the words and that, because the songs in the second film have more deeper meaning and all that jazz. But I mean, personally, for me, I love the sound of the ones. I love the sound of the songs from Frozen 2 because I feel like they're a lot more mature, and if you're really into music, they're really beautiful to listen to in that. It's not as catchy, but I don't actually think catchiness is like a thing really. So no, I know like songs that get catchy obviously get replayed over, but songs that are beautiful is just generally it's a thing, but you guys can decide for yourself, I'm sure. But I'd say Frozen 1's songs are definitely in the catchy category, but Frozen 2 are like kind of more Broadway style, which personally is like my favourite style of songs. Obviously myself, I prefer the Frozen 2 songs, but obviously Frozen 1 ones are more iconic. It's just, I'm just going to go to the next thing. The songs is like a debatable thing, but for me personally, I kind of like both soundtracks equally, but Frozen 2 soundtrack is slightly above for me, because personally the Broadway style is the style I enjoy. So anyways, firstly guys, Elsa is amazing in this film. She's like an actual god, especially at the end. No spoilers though. And I just love her head. She has like a whole sequence of her hair down in the film, and it's like Pedro's song. It's just so majestic and beautiful, and there's all these lights, and it's just so overpowering, and it has such emotional value and meaning. It's just such a beautiful sequence. Like every scene in this film looks stunning. Animation is top notch. Like it's just so beautiful. I love this film so much. Like in terms of like story, I'd say the film's plot is a bit weaker than that of the originals, but the emotional depth and weight this story has is a lot stronger than the originals. That's what I would say. There's a lot of emotion and beautiful story work in this film, guys. It's just really, really beautiful. Anyway, so let's talk about the characters. So Anna and Elsa are a lot more better fleshed out in this film, a lot more emotion. I think because we got to know them in round 1, in round 2, like even if the story itself isn't as strong, the emotions and like the trials and tribulations the girls have to go through, it's just you connect to them very well, and the emotions that you get out of your time with them are really strong. Like, I cried a lot more in this film than the first film. Like, there was just so many beautiful moments that really show how far Anna and Elsa have come, and they're just so much stronger characters, guys, than in the first film. Elsa's stronger, Anna's stronger, they're both older. It's just beautiful how they've nicely progressed these girls into beautiful women. It's just beautiful. Even Olaf is also a lot stronger this time. Some people thought he was annoying in the first film. I personally didn't mind him, but this film, guys, he's one of the most beautiful characters ever, because his plot is actually really nice, and he has a much larger role in this film, and he's not annoying at all in this film. He just worked really well, and there's like I'm getting teary-eyed thinking about Olaf right now, because he goes through a lot in this film, and there's like this super emotional scene which Olaf is in with Anna, and it actually broke me. I don't think it helps. It reminded me of another film which broke me. In fact, another 2 films that broke me, because they're all. I don't want to spoil anything, but I was actually bawling. And Olaf, mate, you should get an Oscar for that scene alone, because dude, you smashed it, and we all felt the feels in that moment. In fact, a moment literally 5 minutes before that Olaf moment, which also made me really upset, and they both came right near each other, so I was literally in a mentally sad state for a good like 15 minutes of the film. I was just depressed for like a good quarter of the film. I was like, oh, so are we just gonna let this slide? Like, these 2 events have just happened? Okay, I'm just gonna cry in a corner, don't mind me, I'm just gonna cry whilst the story plays in front of me. So yeah, that was pretty deep. Wow. So let's go on to Kristoff. Kristoff is kind of a bit more different in this film. Like, he's the same character as before, but in this film, instead of being necessary for a story, he's kind of squished in a bit. But honestly, guys, he's such a sweetheart, guys, and his subplot, whilst obviously put there, is such a beautiful one, and it is executed well. And can I just say that Kristoff is like secretly the OP of this film, like Kristoff and Olaf are, because Kristoff has this super catchy, amazing scene in the film. Not even a scene, like a song, and it's just like, it's such a whopper, it's such a banger. I love it. I'm not gonna say what it's called or anything, so don't spoil you guys, but the sequence is just crazy. It reminds me of like the Slaughter Race song in Ralph British Internet. It's kind of reminds me of that a bit. It's a bit of a parody type thing, but it's just so funny as how it's played out, and you really get to learn about his emotions a bit. It goes a bit deeper, and we get to know Kristoff as a person a lot more than in the first film. So it just comes off super strong, and I just love him in this film. I know some people don't like him in this film, but I think he was well executed, even though it was put a bit even though he did feel a bit randomly placed in some scenes. I do think he worked really well, and obviously we needed him for the moments with Anna where she really needed him and he really needed her. It's just so beautiful. So Kristoff, you're my man. You are my man. In fact, Anna and Kristoff are one of my favourite Disney couples, along with Rapunzel and Eugene and Naveen and Tiana. They're like my top three, but I'm not sure what order as of yet. But Kristoff and Anna are pretty high up there, guys. They've had 2 films to develop their relationship and stuff, and obviously Eugene and Rapunzel have had time on the series, so them 2 couples in particular are really high. And obviously, even though Tiana and Naveen haven't had much with their relationship since the film came out, like actually nothing, I still really love, like, the thing about Tiana and Naveen is they managed to get to what Kristoff and Anna and Rapunzel and Eugene's relationships are now in just one film that they got. Tiana and Naveen got all that development in one film, and they got it over a series or a sequel. But anyways, let's not get distracted right now. But anyways, yeah, I love Anna and Kristoff. It's the cutest ever, and yes, so yeah, like I said earlier, I cried. I did cry at this film. I'm not sure if I cried as much as Toy Story 4, or did I cry more? I think Toy Story 4 tortured me. I got, like, the ending of that film ruined me, so I literally can't watch the ending without getting really sad, or like, yeah, it's sad. But yeah, Frozen 2, I'd argue made me cry even more than Toy Story 4, because it didn't hit me once, it hit me like 3 times in a row, so I was like mentally hurt for like a good quarter of the film, like I said earlier. So I'd say I'd cry a little bit more at this film. They're both kind of even. I like the Toy Story 4 Frozen 2 equally. In fact, both of them go for emotion over plot, which is an interesting development in the sequel, but they both go for that. So they both go for the theme of exploring past, doing emotion over complicated plots, focusing on one central character rather than loads. It's just really awesome. Anyway, so in conclusion, guys, this film is a really solid, beautiful film. Animation is top notch, the story is a little wobbly, although the emotion is powerful, the songs are powerful. It's just amazing, and I'd say it is better than the first. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and go and check out the film right now. And yeah, see you soon.